What do you want, those cups?
Why don't you stand on the chair?
No. I don't know who that is. Is it this guy? Is this your stuff?
No, it's not.
I don't know who this belongs to. Yeah, I don't know. If you asked the lady in the blue sweatshirt, she would tell you whose that is. Hi there. You like science?
Not really.
No?
That's not my thing.
Do you have kids or grandkids?
Grandkids.
Yeah, well, they would like to know about this, I'm sure. We don't live on a spinning ball. It's really a flat surface because all the water is flat with each other. You look at any water and it's always flat on the top. So you can take this and give it to them, and there's our website. But basically, North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. And all these world organizations know it. But they leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know that is what goes around and holds all the water in. See, that's what Antarctica looks like right there. It's very high edges there. But they're lying to us about the spinning ball. And I've got all this proof right here. And you can find that also if you go to this website and put in /begin. It'll give you 3 videos. 3 videos with all this information on here. Yeah, we live on a flat surface. Look, this is the reason. On a flat surface, you get the line of reflection. But if it's curved, like if you hold a glossy paper up to a light, like that, all you get is a spot. It doesn't reflect in a line. But this is reality. And all the oceans are flat with each other. And that's 73% of the Earth.
Right.
So when we're little kids, we go into the classroom, we see that ball on the teacher's desk. It's imprinted in our minds. And we just accept the reality with which we're presented.
Right.
We don't question it.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, check that out.
Thank you. I am too. Yeah.
That is awesome. That stick is awesome. That's a snake they put up.
Me.
Oh, you did that?
I found the tree about 25 years ago.
Get out.
And last fall I debarked it, took the vine out.
Yeah.
And I was going to either burn or carve the snake, but I penciled the whole snake in. It's an eastern diamondback rattlesnake.
Wow.
And then I carved it and hand painted it. So.
That would be worth thousands, I'll bet.
It's worth a lot.
Yeah.
Offers, unbelievable offers, but it's not.
Well, do another one.
Well, I intend to. I do intend to.
Gotta find the right tree.
Exactly. And I have a couple different, one very similar to this, and a couple other different ones, and I'm not sure what I'm going to make yet, but I will.
You could plant the vines and the saplings and all that.
That's the thought. I was wondering about taking a wire and twisting it around a small sapling.
You wouldn't get as wide of a thing here then, though.
Well, it's hard to say. It all depends how tight the vine went and then how much the tree grew before it died or is still growing.
Well, what happens eventually is the bark goes around. So if it's wire, I think it would be encompassed. Because when we moved on a property that had fence like that, we found a lot of that.
But this was a natural. I mean,
yes.
Like a lot of people said, I've seen a lot of walking sticks, never one as symmetrical top to bottom. Usually it'll go around a little bit and fade out and start again or whatever. This one stayed true. And all I had to do, I mean, this is the original tree. All I had to do was from here to here. I just carved in a little bit to give it some depth.
Yeah.
That was it. Nothing. I had to do nothing else to the tree. So that was the natural. I did a little bit of relief here and here, and I was actually going to try to go down a little deeper so
just
I could
to give him a
fangs.
face.
I wanted to put fangs on it, but
I
didn't want to go too far into the wood.
Yeah, no,
So
I think it's
all I
perfect.
did was put 2 little plastic eyelashes in there for the.
Yeah, it's perfect.
So, yeah, it turned out very well.
Yeah, if you augment it too much, it's not going to be like real.
And I was getting ready to carve. I was going to carve the head of an Indian chief to screw on top of this. But I found this is a curtain rod end.
Yes, I noticed that.
And if I'm standing talking, it's easy to hold.
It is.
Yeah, so anyway.
That's awesome.
I'm not doing much else to it.
Yeah, well, do more.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
So you don't need that calculator for count all your money?
I don't want those. I'm just going to take that.
Don't believe the lies. Don't let them take your mind. See, this is good for getting back in the swing of things. It's March 3rd. Look, I'll turn around. You can see.
Check it out.
Hi there.
This is free. Okay, so you would just monitor that. And then there's here.
Over the hill?
Anybody turning 70 to 70?
60 in here too.
Happy anniversary. I'm not going to hire you to blow them up for me?
Sure. You know I got high.
Oh, they're just cute too.
All right, I'm digging so we can get
Two here. That's 16. No, I don't. Check it out. What are you going to get? We're going to get them. It's a parents' 60th wedding anniversary. So my brothers are coming into town. No. So having a anniversary party. Yeah, having an anniversary Yes. So I got one set. Sitting in there. I'll be back. I'm going to put this in the car. I put that car in. I'll be back. Oh my God, I remember my so you had some place? I did.
Yes, it was all donated to the multi service and that from a party store.
Here's a little box. Before you come. Yeah, this is my She's
gone already.
You need a bigger bag. You got all these bags over here. My mom bought something. She's just trying to hide it.
Yeah, she did really good.
Yes.
She sold that. Yeah.
We don't have any chocolate at home that we can use. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Macy's.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Sale is 60.
I'm trying to find some without rubber on the bottom. I never heard a dog laugh like that. That's a dog. I know, it kind of makes you want to laugh, doesn't it?
Here's Stephanie, but it's not spelled right.
Did you ever hear of flat Earth?
No.
It's all over the internet. It is. You interested in looking at stuff like this? Like our government lying to us?
Not really.
Yeah. Well, they're teaching this in the schools, you know.
Okay. All right, thank
Yeah. You heard of it, haven't you, young man? Yeah, come over here. I'll teach you a few things. Come on. Come on. I can prove you gravity. There's no such thing as gravity. I can prove it to you. I can prove it. Okay, so gravity pulls to the center of the ball, right? So that means there should be no natural flat places on Earth because the Bonneville salt flats were created by a great salt lake that dried up. So if there was a curve in that lake, it would also be on the bottom that dried up, but it's not, it's flat. Erosion? No. That's the salt flats. That's all just dried up salt water. And it's flat for hundreds of miles. Okay? There's Lake Baikal in Russia, 400 miles of flat. All the oceans are flat on the surface too, and they're flat with each other. There's no such thing as gravity. So what holds us down? Okay? I believe we live in a torus field. It's an electromagnetic field. Looks kind of like a donut. Did you ever see one of them? Okay? You slice that thing in half, and that's where our Earth is sitting, right in the middle. Out of the North Pole comes the electromagnetic energy, and it excites the elements in the lower atmosphere. That gives us the aurora borealis. That's what causes that, the electricity. Then it comes up, hits the dome, goes through the sun, which is a filament, and positively charged filament, and then the moon is negative. So they got the anode and the cathode. And it comes down at the Antarctica. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. So it comes up out of here, up and around, and down at Antarctica. And that's how that works. We have perpetual energy, free for us. And the government is stealing that from us, charging us for free, what they get for free. So you wonder how these trillionaires got all those trillions? They're lying to us. They own the television stations. They lie to us all the time. And then if we get angry about something, they create a war. They get all our young men and ship them off to die. So if you don't want to be caught into that, you got to know the truth, and the truth will set you free. So do you get on the internet?
Yes.
You type that in.
Okay.
It's not on YouTube. These are videos. Type that in, and you will get my 3 favorite videos. Okay? Do you want one of these, young man?
Sure.
You guys compare notes. And even just studying it is going to make you smarter. The sun is very close. It's not 93 million miles away. It's like less than 100. You can feel that on you. When the sun comes up, that doesn't cause this change in seasons. Why? Because it's tilted 23 degrees? Nah. They're lying to us big time. Check it out, buddy. You'll be smart. Hi there. Are you interested in science?
No.
No? You interested in our government lying to us?
No, I'm just. We can put them in here. I was like carrying all my other stuff. Yeah. Thank you.
Ah, this does zip on the top.
But I didn't bring my husband along. Someone patient.
Hi there.
Thank you.
Interested in science? Did you ever hear of this before? The flat earth theory? Did you? North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. Our government is lying to us. Do you know how to get on the internet?
No, my wife does.
Okay. Here, why don't you take that and look this stuff up? Yeah. Do you have a question in your mind? Like, how can the Earth be flat?
Well, it's not flat.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look. See? The table's flat, the water's flat. And that's why you get that line of reflection. If it was curved, only you get a little spot. But see, this is a flat surface, and that's reality. You always get that line. You ever see that before on a sunset on the water?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. Well, that's reality. It's a flat surface. If it was curved, it couldn't do that. So we do not live on a curved surface. See? This proves it too. The horizon is where the sky and the land meet. It's always at your eye level. Because the horizon is made by your eyes seeing it. Okay? Your horizon is different than mine. I'm a little taller. Mine's a little bit different than yours. See? But it's always at your eye level. This is a curvature formula. If there was a curve, you could measure it. So at 10 miles, it should be 800 inches or 66 feet. That's a 6-story building at 10 miles. That's not happening. We can see that. We can see, when I'm in Wildwood, I can see Atlantic City. That's 32.6 miles away. And I took videos of that. I have a channel on YouTube, and I teach this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to that website that's on that paper there, you go on the website, you can see me. Yep, I'm on there.
I'm going to check.
Check it out. And start studying it and tell your kids and your grandkids, don't believe the government lies anymore. See? In the schools, they're teaching lies to our kids. Why are we paying taxes then? Are we paying taxes to teach our kids lies? Yeah, we are. We're stupid. We need to get smart. Have a good day. You have a question, let me know.
Thank you.
Oh.
We're out of here. First of all,
Yeah, we'll be back.
Interested in science? Are you interested in science at all?
Chemistry. I do it
Yeah?
every day.
So what happens when you have like your coffee in your coffee cup there? The surface of that coffee is what? Is it curved or is it flat?
Nothing's ever flat.
Sure it is. Sure it is. If you have surface
No.
tension, yeah, but sand on a beach does not give you surface tension. So
Drains through.
So you have flat surface of water everywhere you go. In your bathtub, swimming pool, and the oceans. Lake Baikal in Siberia is 400 miles of flat. Everything is flat with the water, and that's 73% of the Earth. I would say the Earth is flat. See?
Okay.
Now you say, well, what if it's gravity? Gravity is pulling everything to the center of the ball, right? Here's Australia. Here's the North Pole. How does a compass work? Does it go through the Earth? Or does it go around the Earth? See?
Look at it that way.
This is better. North Pole in the center. Here's Australia. Zing, straight line. See? So, all these world organizations use the flat Earth map. But they leave off Antarctica, which goes all the way around the outside edge. And look, that's what Antarctica looks like, right there. High walls. It holds in the water. See? And they mock everything about it. They don't want us to know that we actually live on a flat plain with a dome. I believe there's evidence for the dome. If you look up lightning sprites, you can see them. See? And you can look that stuff up. Do you get on the internet?
Only when I have to.
Only when you have. Do you like to sit and read maybe a little? You can read this pamphlet and you can say, here's some 10 proofs that's going to make me think. Now, sometimes your brain hurts if you don't think that much. But but that'll really be interesting. And you talk to your buddies at breakfast and say, look what somebody gave me. And really think about it. We got grandkids. We got the human race to protect. That's why I do this. This is an act of love for me to come out and teach this.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Am I still doing this? Yes. Oh, I love it. As long as I don't mess up anything, I don't touch anything, I'll be good. And it is 8 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hours to go. Woo-hoo-hoo. I might have to sit down, though. Whew. I just might have to sit down. Now there's a kid coming, so I don't want to miss that. Oh. These are nice, but they're rubber on the bottom. And those are all rubber on the bottom. Leather bottom shoes. Wouldn't that be good? Leather bottom shoes.
The doors are all nice. Okay. Nice shot.
You like science?
He does.
Yeah. I got the thing for you, buddy. Right here. See, I'm saying that the earth is flat because there's a lot of evidence for that. Okay? And here's 10 things that you can study, and you're going to be smarter for making up your own mind than just believing what somebody tells you. So there's 10 things you can look up. Okay? You want to take that along?
Sure.
If you have a question, you come and ask me.
Okay.
Okay? Have a great day, honey. You ever hear of the flat earth? It's all over the internet, girls. You're young enough to know this, right?
We heard about it.
You heard about it? And I was like, well,
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
I got some for her.
Did you ever hear of the flat earth? It's all over the internet. Do you get on there much? You can take one of our cards and you can look this up on this website. I'm on this website and we teach the flat. Can I stick it right here in your pocket?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. Thanks. Some people don't want to think.
Thank you.
You got a long way to go. Are you still remember?
I guess this is filling the Zerns void. Everybody, you know, are kind of lost without Zerns.
I know the people on Facebook, they have a site and it says where people went that were at Zern, so if people wanted it. And some went to Quakertown. I think Pottstown, there's like a farmer's market too.
Yeah, well, at Quakertown, there's the Quakertown Farmers Market.
And I won't tomorrow either.
Oh my goodness, they're coming on.
Yeah, well, my sister-in-law is trying to talk to me and take her watch hat. They're not in the house, they're outside, but
Science, I can teach you a little bit about science today.
She likes science.
Sure. Did you ever hear of the flat earth? It's all over the internet.
I think I saw something on TV
Yeah,
about it, maybe.
yeah. Well, this is it because if you go to this website here and type in /begin, these are my 3 favorite videos. You'll see all this information on there. This little brochure gives you 10 things right off the bat, and just studying it is going to make you smarter. See, I'm not telling you have to accept this. You got to think for yourself, right? And this is not what they tell you to do in school. But anywhere, no matter how high you go, the horizon is always at your eye level. You can be in an airplane, Mount Everest. Now, how does that happen? When we live on a globe, at some point it's got to dip down. But it doesn't. It's at your eye level always. Why is that? Perspective. This is a horizon. Ships going over the curve? No. They go to the vanishing point. The vanishing point is, do these railroad tracks ever converge? Do they ever touch? No. You know that, but you can't see that because your eyes are bringing everything to a point. See? That's why. So you think the ships go, no, they don't go over the curve. They just go into the vanishing line with the horizon, see? So it's always at your eye level. Go up in an airplane, it's at your eye level. You're never looking down at the horizon. So these are things you got to look at and say, well, how come they had this spinning ball on my kindergarten teacher's desk? Because
in our house.
are you Christian or faith? People of faith?
Yes.
Do you believe in the Bible? Here's a card that will show you all the Bible verses that relate to this. Okay, and the government, in order to be the ultimate authority, they have to get rid of the ultimate authority. So how do they do that? They disguise his creation.
Yeah.
And they make it into a spinning ball. Instead, it's really a flat plane with a dome. You look up lightning sprites. I'm on that website. You can contact me through there if you have any questions. I'll be able to help you.
Cool. I saw
Check
a
it
lot
out.
about that on, I think it was TV. I don't know if it was like the news or something reporting about it or something, but it wasn't on
The TV
internet.
will always lie to you because these.
Well, no, they were talking about,
Yeah.
you know, I guess, you know, people are talking about this, you know.
Go to average people and ask them what's going on, because the leaders, the controllers, the parasites who are they're charging us for electricity when it's actually free. There's free flowing electricity up there. We live in a tourist field. I don't know if you know anything about that.
No.
So there's free flowing electricity. They harness it and then they charge us for it. They're parasites.
Yeah.
So that's our government, our own government. So you got to check these things out. Think for yourself. Don't let anybody fool you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Hi, did you ever hear of the flat earth? Interested in science? Well, here you can take my card anyway. If you go to this website here, you can all this stuff I have is on that website. And there's videos you can watch, and it teaches you that we do not live on a spinning ball. That's all designed to fool us. If they can fool us, they can rule us. And that's what they're doing. They're lying to us. They're taking away the ultimate authority and taking it for themselves. Check it out. There's something to it.
From my mom. I know. Thank you so much. No, you weren't even in this.
We're working on it. Okay.
Yes, that was all the money.
Get my 25 cash skills. The money you last in the home first. Got any money. Well, the wife has it. Oh, that's right.
Eastern what?
University.
Where is that? What is
Down at Fort Washington.
King Prussia.
Oh, my daughter goes to Eastern Nazarene in Boston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering what that Eastern was.
Yeah, my daughter went to this Eastern University. It's down right across the street from Cabrini.
Oh, okay. King of Prussia area?
Yep, yep.
Okay. Did you ever hear about the flat earth?
No.
Never?
No.
It's all over the internet. Well, I bet you your daughter has, because this is something that's really true. And I go out and I teach it now. If you just look at this brochure, there's 10 things on here that'll give you things to think about.
Okay.
Why it's a flat surface. Your first clue is your bathtub. It's flat, the water. So is a swimming pool, lakes, and the oceans. They're all flat. You think it's gravity, right? I can disprove gravity right now. Gravity pulls to the center of the ball, right? Mm-hmm. So that means there will be no natural flat places on Earth. Bonneville Salt Flats was a great salt lake that dried up. There was a curve in the Great Salt Lake if it was a globe, but that's not there now, is it? Yeah, I know.
I think the world is such a big place that you can't see a tape. 24901
is the equator. Here's the formula for curvature. So after 10 miles, it should be 66 feet of curvature. That's a 6-story building. I went to Wildwood. We have videos of Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away. It wouldn't happen on a globe. You got to look into this, question yourself, really think. It might hurt a little, but think.
All right.
Don't let them take your mind. Take control of your soul. Find the truth. Find it all. Ba-ba-da. Don't believe the lies. Did you ever hear this before? You can take a card and look it up at home. You can take a card and look it up at home. They're teaching lies in the schools. Here, if you type this in, you'll get everything on all my banners. I'm not kidding you. This is what we have to do because they own the TV stations. So we have to go out and teach this ourselves. But this absolutely, I'm working on my 3rd year now that I've awoke to this. Yeah. Horizon is always at your eye level. If you're at Mount Everest or on a plane, horizon always comes up. If it was a globe, it would go down at some point, and it never does. Okay? So think about that.
I see that look on your face.
Yeah, that's thinking. She's thinking.
Picture show. Did you ever see the picture of the old sailing ship falling off the edge? You never ever saw that?
That's just perspective. It just goes into the vanishing line. It's not going over any edge.
No, I just was.
Yeah.
Way back, you know,
yeah, I
when
know.
everybody was afraid, they showed that big old Spanish galleon
sure.
dropping off the big waterfall.
They're mocking us.
Well,
so that,
why now?
No, not you.
Yeah.
Our government is not mocking its people because they don't want us to believe that.
Well, I don't know what to believe yet, to be honest with you.
Well, you got to research a little bit.
Well, no, I just...
You go along to get along.
There's
how
too
much,
many other things.
How much school taxes do you pay a year?
Not really
My
much.
mom pays $5,000.
Well, you're lucky.
Okay.
You're lucky. In Lower Pottsgrove, my cousin pays like 14.
Yeah.
I pay like 2,300.
So
I'm
we're
Dustin.
paying for them to teach our kids lies.
They've been
So when are we gonna come out with this and say enough is enough?
They're not.
No, we have to say enough is enough.
I understand that. We got to teach our kids
if we
ourselves.
get just 3%, I did that. Yeah. We get 3% of the population, we can stop it.
You see, if I move to Delaware, my property and school taxes drop on a 1 acre property.
So everybody's got to move to Delaware, right?
Well, instead
of growing a set of you know what's.
Well, I think teaching is for parents really, and for the children. See, they've been trying to dumb our kids for years now.
Right.
Because
absolutely.
Let's face it. I ain't met too many kids nowadays that I thought were the sharpest tools in the shed.
And it's getting worse and worse.
Oh.
See?
Yeah. Well.
So what are we going to do about that?
I try to teach whatever I can.
Yeah, but you're not teaching flat Earth, so you're not teaching them anything.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily believe the flat Earth, but
what's your first question? I can answer any question
I
you've got.
understand that. I understand that. There are things, okay, that lead to that because no planes, okay. If you live in Australia here, okay.
Yep.
Wait a minute, is that Australia?
That is, yeah.
Yeah, and this is what, Africa right here?
That's South America. Here's Africa.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll just call it, in order to go from here, okay.
Yeah.
An airplane doesn't fly this way and come this way.
Correct.
The shortest distance.
Correct. They always go above the equator to go back down south of the equator.
And then once it's below the equator or whatever, they still fly what they call the rum line, which is the shortest distance.
Yeah, but see, this is a straight line. Shh. That's why they do that.
Yeah, but see, I understand that, but according to their principles or whatever, see,
they're
in
bullshit.
sailing. Well, in sailing, if the Earth is a globe, that straight line ain't necessarily is not the shortest distance on a round or.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, that only works above the equator.
It works below the equator too.
No, it doesn't work this way.
Does. In
it doesn't.
Celestial navigation, that's the way it is.
Celestial?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to talk about the celestial bodies and that sort of thing?
Well, there's 52 celestial bodies that you run off of,
so
and including 4 planets and the sun and the moon.
So how come, if this is spinning, here's the model that they give us in the schools.
Yeah.
The sun is moving, all the planets are spinning around, orbiting, trying to stay up with the sun, and even the Milky Way is moving.
Oh, of course.
So that adds
That's
up to
what they
about
say.
it adds up to about 2 million miles an hour. So this model, will that give you star trails?
In time elapsed, yeah, I guess. I mean,
Star trail. No, see, you're trying to say this in your mind. Oh, I guess it would. But really think, all this spinning around and traveling millions of miles, that is a time-lapse photography of the North Pole, Polaris.
yeah, it ain't moving anywhere, allegedly.
That would never happen if that was the case.
See, I guess this whole thing for me
It's a little